make up mess.
No.
That's how it feels. Although things have settled a bit, obviously, since then.
Not according to Shelley then.
Oh.
She was saying it's such a terrible atmosphere here all the time.
Right. Well, I've not noticed that. But obviously I work differently, don't I?
Yeah.
And obviously...
I've only just come back.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not as friendly and as chatty to people before because I can't.
Well, no.
I cannot do it. I know what they've said about me. I cannot physically bring myself to be. I'll be pleasant and I'll be polite.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I don't want conversations with anybody.
I know, obviously, Alex has found it difficult. And she would, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she was saying so. She said, I just felt so alone. I'm so glad you're with me.
Yeah. And obviously, she knows what everybody's saying and stuff, and that's hard to deal with. But I've not. I mean, we don't know. What was Sarah saying? I know she's got stress and she's really struggling, but in the reality of it, she doesn't have to do that.
Well, no, because she wouldn't do it. I've really felt sorry for Sonia.
Yeah.
Because she's always going to be the one that we need this shift covered. Yeah. I'll do it.
Yeah. And that first week was horrendous. It was literally Sonia and Alex swapping backwards and forwards. And at one point,
because fucking Dorothy wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Was she doing the extra? She was.
And at one point, Alex rang me about 11 o'clock in the daytime. I think I'd gone home and done a night, but I wasn't working the next night. I'd gone home after night, but I wasn't working the next night. And she rang me at 11 o'clock. I said, I don't know what to do. I can't cope with falling apart. And I said, what's the matter? What's happening? She goes, well, it's just so busy and this is happening. I'm running around doing this. And she said, there's nobody to get the lorry up because no one will work extra shifts. We've got nobody that can get the lorry. She said, I've got him on the command. And now he's been there. She says, it's 11 o'clock and I've still not got the on back. So I have to sort this out, sort that out. And I said, well, didn't we come in? And she said, well, you're on annual leave now. And I said, look, I don't know if you want me to come in, I'll come in. So I came in that day just to get lorry dressed. But there's nobody. That's how desperate it was, you know? And yet you'd still got people who weren't doing extra stuff.
Yeah. That's like Melissa. There's trouble. How do you know Melissa?
Yeah. It's been so...
My aunt really goes out to Anita at the moment. She's got a really bad state.
It's...
She said, when she was leaving, she said, I hate coming in here at the moment. So not the service use, just all the shit that's going on.
It's awful.
Around it.
And if there's... I don't mean this in any way against anybody else, but if there's anybody that don't deserve that kind of hassle and that kind of shit that you get as a manager anyway, despite all this, it's an intern.
Yeah.
You couldn't get a lovelier person.
You couldn't, most definitely.
And to be accused of some of the things she's been accused of is disgusting.
I had supervision of Teresa last Thursday and going through various bits, and then she said about something about Anita, and then about she doesn't speak to me, and then she was saying about she didn't speak to me for ages, and then all of a sudden she's really, really nice. So someone's obviously spoken to her and she was having a bit of a bitch, and I said before I type any more, because I was typing them up, I said I need to email these to Anita because she is the manager at the moment and she needs to see that it's being done. Do you want me to put it on there? Oh no. I said, okay, it'll be just between me and you. Well, I told Anita.
Yeah.
I said, you know, I don't really want to tell you that people, she's saying not very nice things about you. I said, but I think, you know, be prepared.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch, she shouldn't have been here anyway.
I can't believe when she came out of this. Just could not get it.
So what did she say? I mean, it was in such a state, bless her, it was really difficult.
Everybody had been, it was obviously difficult. There was a lot of people in there, like Dorothy was there, and Maguire, and I've got Alex next to me, so, and there's me there as well. And obviously, although it wasn't mentioned as the issues, obviously that second whistle that came through about me, about threatening to kill whoever the original one was, or whatever. Anyway, so, so it was all, and obviously that was Dorothy, this is spread that way. So it was all quite tense, and everyone was being very careful what they were saying, and then I piped up and said something, and then I couldn't stop. You know, when she started, and then I said, look, I'm going to have to say this, now I've started, I want to, you know, and I said, I can't believe, you know, the amount of bitching that's been going on and that people are struggling to get along. I said, it's just as much part of your job to to get on with the other staff as it is to get on with the service users. You're paid to be here. It's not a social club. It doesn't matter if you like people or not. You have to work with them. You find a way to be professional and you work with each other. And then I was directing at all them. They were sitting opposite, like Melissa, and then Magdalena, and then Amy, and then Dora. And it was like,
anything I see them do,
So I kind of said that, and second bit, and I just said, you're paid to be here. If you don't like your job, go and get another one. It was that kind of thing. Yeah. And then Shelley said something, nothing out. She said, oh yeah, I agree with Jackie, and I also want to say something else. And then Teresa pops up, and she goes, I agree with absolutely everything Jackie said. She said, that's a really good point, that we are paid to get on. She said, but it's all very well saying it about the staff, but what about Anita? And she was sitting next to Anita. She says, Anita doesn't stick to those rules, Anita doesn't respect me, Anita doesn't talk, you know. And it was like, and you could see Andrea and Sam, and Andrea went, well, you need mutual respect, Teresa. And she said, yeah, but you know, you're saying that Anita didn't talk to me for ages. And it was all like...
She wanted Anita to come in, or invite Teresa to come in at 11 o'clock one day so they could have an hour's meeting, an hour's chat. Fuck off.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have that fucking job anyway.
No, she shouldn't. But within, Sam and Andrew were just shutting them up when Anita got up and left. And I don't know, either Sam or... I think it might have been Sam. Kind of said, do you want somebody... And he was going to say with you, but by then I'd realised no one else was getting up, so I was virtually pointing them out. So obviously I was outside for a bit with her, and she was, you could tell it was a mixture of just anger, absolutely. You know, she goes, oh, I've made a fool of yourself now. So don't you worry about that.
That's what she was really
You've not done anything. Said you've got every right to walk out. I said it's better to walk out than to punch her, which is what you wanted to do, you know. Said it doesn't matter, you don't have to worry at all for the walk out. But when I, obviously then I missed 5 minutes or so of it, because Deborah Hogan said we loved her, and I thought, oh, you know, we've got you back, don't we?
That's what when I sent her a text earlier.
And
I said, I still love you.
Yeah, I said, I love you lots, and you know, we've got you back. And I said, and if anybody does anything again, I'll punch you and go to prison. I said, but don't quote me on that. So I tried to just like it, you know what I mean? And then I
she wouldn't even drive down that way because she didn't want to see it. We heard some voices, and she was like, oh my God, is that them? And dived into her car, and it wasn't. She said, I'm not going that way, I'm going the other way.
Because I said, when we go back in, I said, you're sitting next to her, when we go back in, do you want to swap seats? And she said, I'm not going back in. I said, oh, okay then, you know, it's not a problem, you do whatever you want to do, you know. She said, no, I'm going to go back to Woodbury. So then I went back in, and when I got back in, obviously the conversation had continued. But Sam was saying something about, this is not what the meeting is for. We're not going to start saying, it's your fault, you did this, you did that. He said, we're not going to get anywhere. This is about drawing a line under it. So I don't know quite what had been said before then, I don't know. Because I didn't, because Teresa was kind of sitting on the opposite corner of the square to me, so I couldn't really see her face when I got back in.
And he said she'd spoken to Mary earlier, and Mary had told her a few things that had been...
Yes, I did notice Mary was writing stuff down.
Oh, Mary took notes throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. Mary was funny.
Well, she always is.
She wasn't having any of it.
Yeah, that's what she texted me. I said, we'll get the bastards back. I'm not going to let anyone upset my knee. I hope she doesn't come in tomorrow. I hope she does take the day off.
Yeah, I hope she does.
And I hope she doesn't think about this place at all.
No. I don't know with Shelley, I really don't know. Because she didn't say anything against anybody in those interviews.
No.
To give her a due, you know what I mean? She really didn't. And what she was saying in the meeting today implied that she felt, she was saying how stressful it is coming in, and she feels sick and she has panic attacks because she feels everything she's doing is watched and anybody could say anything about it, which implies the same as we all feel.
Yeah.
People are making shit up, you know what I mean? So I don't know. And Alex says Shelley has been absolutely 100% fair, but I don't know. Because I still don't know, obviously, who it was and who did the whistleblowing about me, because that wasn't anonymous.
Wasn't it?
No. They said they wanted to maintain their anonymity and didn't want anyone to find out who it was, but it wasn't anonymous. So Sam and then nobody that was.
Yeah.
So.